Okay, so I'm going to teach you about the board game Genius Square, and then sort of the other one that's very similar is Genius Star. So we're going to do both of these in the tutorial. We're going to start with Genius Square. In the box, kind of a small box, you get two grids that look like this. They've got numbers across the top and letters down the side. And then you get two bags. This is a two-player game, or you can play it against the clock, single player. So I have one grid out and then all my little pieces. In the bag, you are going to get some of these little wood-colored circles and then a series of pieces. There are over 62,000 puzzles, and it all starts with a roll of this bag of die that comes with it. So each die has a letter, and a number. So I would shake it to start, and then you lay out all of your pieces. So this is A5, so I would go to my A5 and put one of my little round pieces. B4, A6, A4, wow, lots of them. B3, D2, and F4. So then you won't need these. This is for only the first game. If it's a two-player game, once you get these all set, you just say ready, set, go. And then you try to fit your remaining pieces in the grid. Everyone has a solution. So you want to try to beat the other player. If you're playing against the clock, then you can rearrange them as needed. So next, I'm going to show you Genius Star, which is really similar to the Genius Square that I just showed you. The difference is when you open the box, you're going to get two star-shaped boards that you're going to play with. You'll get their triangular blocker pieces instead of the little wooden round ones. And these are white on one side and then have a little star on the other. And then your pieces are triangular here. I've got my blocker pieces. And then your die here. There are 4 square die. There are 4 square die, and then there are 3 funky shaped die. On the board, there are numbers, and that's what you're going to use when you roll the dice to place your blocker pieces. The other difference, and then this, the star version, there's over 165,000 possible puzzles that you can play, so the likelihood that you're going to roll the same one twice is pretty rare. And then the other thing that's a little bit different about this game is these two light blue. They're separate pieces, but they have an additional star that comes across the top. They call it the golden star. And to make it a little bit harder if you're looking to increase the level of complexity of the puzzle, it says you want to try to find the solution that has these two pieces that match up to make the star. However, that being said, there are only 57.4% of puzzles or possible puzzles that you can roll that you can make the star complete. So you would roll the die, and then you're going to put the blockers in all the in all the numbers. So I have a 7, 20, 31, 31, 44, 18, 33, and 36. So this would be my starting point here, and you don't need these anymore. Again, you can race yourself, you can play it with yourself and time it if you want to race against the clock, or it does come with 2 game boards, so you can play it with another person or against another person, and you would go for who gets it quickest. And then you just put the pieces in, and you'll manipulate them until you find something that a potential solution. 2 really good games that work on problem solving, visual reasoning,